So I think we should start. Iain, if you wouldn't mind introducing yourself.
Hello, my name's Iain Mitchell and I'm the Senior Engagement Manager for Thomas Pockington Trust.
So Iain, how did this all come about with Five Guys?
Well, we were really pleased when Five Guys approached TPT, having heard of the work that they've done through the Sight Loss Councils and Young Voices in raising awareness about the challenges and issues that blind and partially sighted people face in their everyday lives. So what we really wanted to do was work with Five Guys to develop this video that would really enable their staff to understand just the simple adjustments that they needed to make to really welcome blind and partially sighted people into their stores. Just simple things like hello and how can I help you go an awful long way. What we would really love to happen is that this video becomes like an industry standard for other retailers, hospitality places, just to actually really set the benchmark for what blind and partially sighted people should be able to expect when they're actually looking for goods and services.
My name is Forrester, blind from birth.
My name's Rainbow.
My name is Abu-Bakr Ishtiaq and I am the Sight Loss member of Greater Manchester.
Yeah, I'm Lora Fachie. I have a degenerative eye condition known as retinitis pigmentosa.
My name is Gilbertson. I'm partially sighted. I've had gradual sight loss since I was 7 years old.
I'm Lora Fachie. I'm totally blind, have been pretty much since birth, and this is my guide dog, Ty. Yeah, she's pretty cool. One of my favourite pastimes is to go out for food, so I do go to restaurants regularly.
I'm trying to build up my confidence to go in places on my own, but the experience varies and sometimes I can freeze and I go back out.
My favourite kind of reception is when we walk in and people don't sort of make a fuss of the dog. They obviously pay attention to the fact that I've got a guide dog, and they make sort of considerations like they'll sit me at a table that's got plenty of space for her to lie down. And then my worst experiences have been when I've gone into a restaurant and people have kind of gone, oh, you're not welcome here because you've got a guide dog, or the guide dog, you know, we don't accept dogs, and then have to start explaining that actually she's a guide dog and it's against the law to refuse access. When you explain that, they then let you in, but you don't then feel welcome and you're always on edge, and it just really makes it quite a sort of negative experience.
My condition means that it can be quite varied going into restaurants depending on the lighting outside as well. So sometimes I'll walk into a restaurant where it can be, I can see fine. Other occasions I may struggle to kind of pick up what's around me, where I need to be and where I need to go to order food.
Poor examples, unfortunately I had more of them than good. The classics being, they don't notice you've got a problem, but then why should they? And then when you ask for help, they challenge you. You don't look blind. All right, thanks for that.
Going into a restaurant, I've had mixed experiences. I've had really good experiences where they've been really good at helping me and guiding me about and passing me my food.
I had a positive experience recently with a friend. As soon as I walked through the door, a lady came over and saw that I had my long cane with me, and escorted us to a table and just said, if you need any help, just ask. So she didn't overwhelm us.
Definitely things that would help a blind and visually impaired person within coming into a Five Guys restaurant would be definitely at the door a member of staff, so they can come and help. That can be for blind and visually impaired, but also other disabilities, and it doesn't just single out blind and visually impaired people.
The ideal always is if there was someone greeting who is to ask, is there anything I can help you with, is obviously what I think is best.
So if I was at the door coming in, and because I always carry a cane with me, long cane, and sometimes the people will come up to me, approach saying, where would you like to go? I would like them to guide me to seat and then come out, read the menu, what's on the menu. Obviously
the menu is very short, but it's just been able to maybe explain what there is or explain what toppings that Five Guys do. If they've got a refillable drink, asking what drink they'd like and seeing whether they like to fill it up and things. So I think they're just the key things. And again, like I say, it doesn't single them out. It's just good customer service.
I think when it comes to particularly collecting food, whether there's the offer to take food to the table or whether it's something as simple as telling me what my order number is, so that I don't need to look down and try and read it, which can be a challenge.
So, you know, I do get, I love dogs myself. I do get that people, you know, like to talk to the dog and stuff, but she has a job to do. So I prefer people to sort of not to fuss the dog. She's a working guide dog, so I need her to focus on what she's doing with me. Just pretend that the dog's not there initially and guide me to a table, sort of let me take the person's arm. You know, if I'm going to a table, sort of say, can I guide you? Do you want to take my arm? And then once I'm sat down and the dog's settled, if you are someone who does love dogs, I don't mind, you know, but please do ask. Things like offering to get some water for the dog is something really quite appreciated. And for myself, it's things like, can I read you the menu? Or even just saying, can I help? Or is there anything I can do to help? Rather than just assuming, it's then on me to sort of say, well, this is what I need.